under the age of 18 be tried as adults when accused of violent crimes? Connecticut state law says yes, but the highest court in the land says that has to change.
Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us live now tonight with more on that. Good evening, Mark.
Hi, Keith and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, the General Assembly failed to act on changing this earlier this year, so now the special commission that recommended those changes has to start all over again.
He's expressed to me how sorry he is. He wished he never done it, but he done things that he can't take back now.
If you give my son this chance, I'm going to do everything I can to help him.
Once again, the commission heard from many parents whose teenage sons were sent to prison for long terms because of violent crimes, like Renee Gaston of Hartford, whose 16-year-old son, Torian Williams Bay, was convicted of murder 15 years ago and sent to prison for 35 years.
I feel like he's ready to be out in society and show that he has made a big change, and just to give him another chance to life again.
This has torn my whole life apart. I'm 70 years old. I've been pushed into bankruptcy.
But John Clooney represents the other side of the coin. His 45-year-old wife, his 14-year-old son, and the family dog were shot to death by a 15-year-old neighbor in 1993. The 15-year-old was sentenced to 60 years without parole. But the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that such young offenders must not be treated as adults and be given a second chance because science indicates their brains are not fully developed.
The Supreme Court has said you can't sentence someone under 18 or someone who's committed a crime, even a homicide, under 18, as if they were an adult.
That's crap. That comes from a professor who spent his ass in a classroom for 35 years, and he's in this theological world where he rationalizes everything down to the point where he thinks he's got it right down.
Despite John's views, this commission must find a way to bring Connecticut law into compliance with the federal ruling.
I consider the court lying to me. Why should we believe the court about anything when they lie?
Now, in the Clooney murders case, John Clooney there was told by the judge at the time that the 15-year-old that committed that crime would serve 60 years in prison without parole. This change in law would say that that individual and others who are convicted of crimes like this under age 18 would have a chance to go before the parole board and make a case to have their sentences reduced. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.